Turn my eyes. Ah, turn my eyes. This is a very chaotic video. Ah, let's do that my eyes. We can do this. With it. Hi. Hey, how are you guys doing? Hope you all have been good. It's been a short minute. By short I mean maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, I was sick, and yeah, basically that was it. And like every winter I get sick, like every change of weather I get sick, but this time around, like, it was crazy. Like I was running temperature, kind of. I had a fever, basically. Can't be medical student, I'm saying running temperature, but I had a fever. But yeah, I'm back. I'm sure I'm wondering what the fuck is this on my head. Well, I am supposed to be going to the mall to get a few things. Should this be like a vlog too? Let's see. But I'm supposed to go to the mall to get something, and I wanted to give you guys like a little update, basically. So yeah, and then I was like, I also wanted to do makeup, so I was like, why not just be a woman and multitask? No, not be a woman, but like, yeah, just multitask. So we are going to be doing my makeup. Now I tried to position this thing in a way that I could also see everybody, but yeah, that didn't work out unfortunately. But let's see. Okay, so I think I figured it out. So we can start. So basically I just want to do something very, very simple on my face, because it's been long as minutes since I did any kind of makeup whatsoever, and I was like, why is that? Well, the reason is because I don't go anywhere aside school and work, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Working full-time as a medical student, it's not easy, it's not beans, but yeah, it's doable. It's just very stressful. It's very, very doable. But to be very honest, like, I wouldn't even like wish, or not wish, but like I would advise anybody to do it, quite frankly. But you know, there are just some situations where it cannot be avoided, basically. So I think I'm going to switch the camera, because I'm going to be like this mostly, and I want you all to be with me as well. Okay, the bed is messy. All right, 1 minute. So I wanted to finish my brows before coming back, but I finished it, and I'm like, what's on my face? I don't. Kudos to the girlies, the makeup girlies that do this thing and talk. I couldn't focus. I really could not focus. Well, I don't know. I'm not really liking the eyebrows, but let's trust the process and see. Let's trust the process and continue. Anyways, like I said, today's video is going to be talking about working full-time as a medical student. And like I also said, I wouldn't really advise anyone to do it because it's very stressful. But I mean, like, we all need the money, right? That's why we're doing it. Exactly. So I'll just walk you through like my schedule during the week, my schedule for the week, rather, I say during the week, for both work and school, and how I kind of manage everything. So for foundation, we're going to be using NYX. I got this here in Georgia actually, and I haven't used their products before, so I was a bit skeptical because not normally, but this is the one I got before, and I actually liked it, but it was lighter than my skin, this thing. But this, let me show you. Oh my god, this is a different stuff, different playbook. Okay, I feel like using just this on my face. Let's see how that goes. And please don't take my makeup this time seriously. I'm but a learner who just does makeup on her face. Like literally, I just put one and two on my face, and if it looks good, I exit the house. And it almost always looks good. It actually always looks good. What am I talking about? Like if anything, I feel like maybe I'm just still learning how to like do a couple of things. Like I haven't started all the eyeshadow things. Now why I made this public service announcement is because I'm pretty sure I'm using this brush wrongly, but we do what? We move. Now see what I'm talking about. See how flood, like I don't chill. Okay, I thought I was gonna do something, but I didn't. But yeah, it's like I don't even have makeup on. I don't have foundation on or anything like that. Look at how flawless this shade is, bro. It's the foundation for me. Honestly. Okay, so back to our schedule for the week. So in a week I work 5 days, Mondays to Fridays, and personally I like my schedule because I work Mondays to Fridays and I'm off during the weekends, and I really feel like being off during the weekend is just the best thing ever, because like why are you going to work on a Sunday when you're supposed to be chilling in your house resting? That's what I think, that's what I feel, that's why I went for it, because I felt like going to work and school during the week, I'll just, you know, get stressed out. Let me get stressed out, then by the weekend I have the weekend off to myself, so why not just relax with it, right? So with school now, I do just 5 subjects now, for now. And I'm saying for now because I'm a transfer student, 1. Number 2, I'm supposed to be doing like I think 7 courses for the semester, but I'm doing 4 now. The 5th one, I don't know, the woman hasn't added it to the schedule yet, and I think she's not up for it yet or something like that, so that's just pending. And then the other 2, they're first semester courses or first year courses, and as at the last time I asked, they've not resumed. So I'm just like, well, okay then, since you guys just want me to be chilling, I'm just chilling. I feel like that's why for now, like my school schedule isn't so hectic. It really isn't that hectic. It's just like, you know, nice school, so you have to be stressed out. School just has to stress you out. Now I should have done this eyeliner before doing this foundation, right? But here we go. Here we go. What is this shit? Wait, let me focus. So I'm cleaning this shit off. I do not like it. Let's do this again. Let's do this one more time. And if it doesn't work out this time, we know it's a sign from God to just stop. Right? Let me do the eye first. Let me tell you, there's a time I did this eyeliner 3 times. 3 solid times before I finally got it. And I feel like today is going to be another day like that. Although I hate it so much, but I will do it. It's like a challenge every time it doesn't let me do it. So like I discovered that if you dab instead of instead of dabbing and dragging, just dab, you can take, oh, it entered my eyes. It entered my eyes. This is a very chaotic video. It's still entered my eyes. We can do this. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. This is mad. Let me just get the other one right. I know like there are easier ways for me to do this. Like I've seen them. But now, ask Nena why she doesn't find easier ways to do this. Anyways, this is going to be it for this eyeliner. I'm not even going to stress myself anymore. We're done finally. All right, back to why we're actually here. This is stress I go through every time, and I feel like it's because I don't do my makeup as often. Like if I did, then I would have found like kind of a way to overcome all this stress. Anyways, yeah, so I was talking about my schedule. I told you my work and my school, and I told you how many courses I'm doing so far. And yeah, I think the main thing about working at school is just managing your time. That's the main thing, because like my job is a full-time job, so it's 8 hours a day. It's not like you're doing, I mean, you have the opportunity to do part-time, which is like depends 3 or 4 days, and it can be, I don't know, it's just whatever you arrange with the owners. It could be like 8-9 hours a day, or it could be up to 10 hours a day, just to make up your hours, you get, so you can have something substantial at the end of the month, not that you're working and you're not seeing anything. But I am doing full-time, and let me tell you, there are some days that I'm just done and over it because of the stress. But like I said, with my school timetable, one sec, with my school timetable is not so hectic because of the number of courses I'm doing, and most of my classes end early. That's another thing. You have to make sure that whatever job you're doing, it goes with your school timetable, because that's the main reason you're in a foreign land. If you're an undergraduate or even your masters, you came to study, right? So that should be your main priority. So you should always ensure that the time your school timetable matches your work timetable and not the other way around. That's basically the important thing. There are some days that you're going to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why? Like, it's hectic. working alone is hectic. Now mix it with working with school, and then mix it with medical school. Can you see what I'm talking about? It's too hectic. So like, don't let anyone like downplay, oh, it's not just work and school. And excuse me, it's not just work and school, it's medical school. Like, I know people are like, this and that one, but you're the one working. You know what you're going through. You can see what's happening. You know how many times you have to wake up early enough, or you have to, because if it was like working from home, that would be easier, right? You just go to school, come back, and then your thing is set up at home. You don't have to calculate the commute, because once you calculate the commute and once you calculate the commute, going, coming, you're spending close to 12 hours out of your house, and you have 24 hours in a day. And out of those 24 hours, you have to go to school, you have to study. It's not easy. It's not beans. It is not beans. Like, it's not beans at all. Most times, for me personally, I study at work, because when I'm home, I want to sleep. I want to utilize my time at home to sleep, eat, cook, because like I said, you're spending 12 hours on like with work, and then the remaining you have to study and go to school. So where's the time for you to eat, for you to cook? And that's another thing, when you're working with schooling, there's a high possibility, oh my god, my this went, oh my god, there's a high possibility that you won't even be able to cook as often. And that's just facts. Like, nobody's trying to overplay or anything. So it's either you try to, like what I do sometimes, let me not lie, sometimes I'm very lazy. Like during the weekends, I try to cook for like the week. But personally, I'm not this kind of person that likes eating one food all the time. So like during the week, I still need to make things, because I don't like eating one thing every day. Like if I eat rice for 3 days consecutively, I feel like I'll start growing rice on my head or something like that. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't like eating the same thing for like a while. Please. So yeah, you have to like figure all of that out. You have to figure out if, I feel like for you to even start working, like if you want to work as a medical student, ask yourself, can I really do it? No, like really ask yourself, can I really do it? Because some people don't ask themselves if they can do it, and they start and then they realize, okay, they can't. Because yeah, I mean, in as much as you say ask yourself if you can do it, you might tell yourself you might be able to do it, but then you start and then you realize that, oh boy, it's not easy, which is okay. You can always just call it quits. It's better to realize that it's not for you than for you to just continue, and then you know you end up failing. Nobody's going to hear anything like, oh, I was lucky, that's why I failed. Even your parents do not hear it. So you know, put what is more important first, like I said, which is school, and then work comes after, basically. So I'm going to finish up and then come back when I'm done, right? Okay, so I'm pretty much done with everything, and this was a case of trust the process, because I started getting scared for a minute. I started getting a little, but yeah, this is the final look. I want to get dressed and then I'll be back. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video, and in summary, basically, if you want to work as a medical student, it is doable, but it is also very, very, very stressful. Like, I'm not even trying to exaggerate, it's very stressful. And I feel like the main thing you should actually look at is, like I said, your schedule. If your school schedule doesn't tally with the work, just forget about it, because you're going to be having deep breaths every day. Like, I'm not even trying to cap or anything, but is it doable? Yeah, it is. It's very much doable. Like, but if you start the first week and you realize, you know, I can't do this, please exit the building, because nobody's doing first to die, please. Nobody's trying to kill themselves. If you can't do it, then don't just do it. And I feel like another thing I forgot to mention is a good support system. You really need it, because there was a day I almost broke down. I broke down at work. I was done with everything. Like, I was tired. I just wanted to be on my bed sleeping, but like, I just reached out and talked, and I feel like that really helped. It really helped. And yeah, having a good support system is like, it shouldn't even be the last thing, it should be the first thing on the list. But yeah, if you're looking to work as a medical student, it depends on whichever country you're in, but here in Georgia they don't even have part-time jobs, so it's all full-time jobs. So you have to actually see if you can really do it with school, and if you can't, just forget about it. But if you can, that's good. And there are some companies that will offer you part-time, but it's not, and like, they are not too common, so it all depends. But you know, like I said, it all depends on you. You have to figure out if you can do it. Hanging in there. Basically, I think what I just do is I do it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, because like I said, I already told you how my schedule is with school and with work, and how all my classes are. My classes end, I think the latest class I have is by one that ends at 7, and my shift starts at 8:30. So, and that's just one day. That's the thing, you have to actually look at all these things. That's just one day. You can't have classes, like, you can't have a full day and then think you can go to work overnight and then nothing will happen. Like, you won't feel it. Your body will be tired. Like, your body will give up one day and just sleep. Yeah, it has happened to me. There was a day I slept and I was late for work. I just had to book a taxi. I couldn't use the public transportation. If not, I'd have been like an hour late. So it happens. Like, you can't cheat nature, basically.